What's going on, everybody? Taylor May Hoops live and direct coming to you once again with Taylor May Hoops Players Circle. Today I got a very special guest, man. A very special guest, man. Not gonna tell you who it is first. Give a little intro on him, man. He led his team to the state championship game his senior year. Senior year, all state performer, all region, all district performer, a D1 college player, and a current professional player. I have no other than the man, the myth, the legend, John Bohannon. What's up, Big Bo?
Hey, what's going on, Coach? Man, good to see you again.
Man, good to see you, man. We'll go ahead and let the viewers know, man. Today we're gonna be talking about our objective and points of conversation. Big Bo will be giving us his opinion, man. Well, not his opinion, but his story on his recruitment process. His take on the present state of college basketball, the NIL, the transfer portal, the pros and cons of that, and also life after basketball. So the first question I'm gonna ask you, man, for the people who may not know, uh, John, where did you grow up in your athletic and educational journey? Where did you play collegiately, and where do you play? Where do you currently play?
Well, currently I'm a free agent. Um, I grew up in Lancaster, Texas. I was actually born in Houston on the east
Okay,
side, and then
okay.
we moved to the Dallas area when I was about 6 or 7. And I grew up in Lancaster, went to school in Lancaster for most of my life, most growing up, and I ended up from Lancaster. I went to UTEP, and then from UTEP I went professional.
Okay. Well, I know you're real humble, man, but go ahead, share with the viewers, man. Any type of accolades, man. Any type of awards, anything for us you got in college or professionally, man. Any type of,
Uh,
I know your team got any type of team success or anything like that.
oh yeah, we well, like you said, we went to the state championship game, the first time that Lancaster's ever got that far before. In college, I was all conference. You know, we beat some great teams at UTEP. We beat some Power Four, Power Five teams regularly every year. We had some good teams there. Played with a couple guys from the Dallas area, like Julian Washburn, Chris Washburn. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, and then professionally, I've led seemingly every league I've been in and rebound and stuff like that. So, I've been doing my thing for a minute.
Oh yeah, man. We gonna speak on that, man, because I always tell folks, man, that uh it's not always about putting the ball in the basket, man. It's about doing them things, man, that help the team win. It don't always add up on the stat sheet, man. You know, rebounding, playing defense. That's what keep guys like yourself, man, playing for a long time, man.
All right, yeah, it's more to the game than just scoring. While scoring is the most important thing, let's not get it twisted. You will get paid if you can get buckets, but
Okay.
you know, it's only one basketball, so there's a lot of other things you can do to affect the game and affect winning. And
Yes.
that's the most important thing. I know as a coach like yourself, you want players that affect winning, not
Yes.
just for their stats, but like you say, the little things that might not show up. So that's a real emphasis that I had growing up.
Oh yeah. Most definitely can tell, man. You always been that type of player, man, Bo. Uh, Let me ask this, Bo. What role did athletics play in your life growing up? How important was playing sports, man?
It's probably the most important, to be honest. If I didn't have the athletics, I was pretty smart.
Hmm.
Up until a certain age, then school got a little harder. But you, sports was the main thing for me growing up. That's what I love. That's what I used to talk about all the time. Yeah, it was the most important thing for me. So, who knows where this conversation would be without the sports that I played.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man, no doubt. But once again, for the viewers tuning in, man, I got John Bohannon, a current free agent, professional player, also a former Division I college player, great high school player. I always tease him, man. Gave him probably one of my most memorable losses, man. We'll talk about it later on, man. Uh, Let me ask this, John. You spoke
Y'all
of a
had a
little bit.
squad that year too. Y'all had a squad.
No, man. For real, man. For real, man. No doubt,
Yeah.
man. Hey, matter of fact, I'm trying to get him on, man. I done talked to him, man, whatever. But man, he be so busy, with his schedule stuff. I'm trying to get Tony Mitchell on, man, so I can kind of
Yeah, man, come on here, Tony, man. You know, this is my boy, man. I love that dude.
No doubt, man. Y'all, it's funny, man, because y'all so similar as far as y'all play, where y'all always affected the game without scoring, man. I tell people, of course, you and Tony, man, y'all had, great skill levels, athleticism, things of that sort, where both of y'all probably could score in high school 30, 40 games if y'all wanted to, man. But,
Right.
y'all now, seriously, y'all just did other things, man, like rebounding, man, blocking shots, running the court, setting screens, doing all the dirty work, like, being a enforcer, talking that noise, what have you, being
Right.
tough. Bring that toughness, to the court, man.
Well, as you know, Coach, there's a lot of egos on a team,
Okay.
and you got to sometimes you got to put yours in the back seat a little bit. So as a leader, as one of the
Okay.
leaders of the team, when you're the best player on the team, you're the leader. You got to get everybody to play hard. You got to get
Okay.
everybody involved. If I don't score 30, because I know my teammate right here, he's gonna score 30, and if he don't score, he might not play defense. So
Got you.
you gotta take
Okay.
into account of all that as a player, and I don't think some people realize that.
No, man, that's a great point you brought up. As a leader, you sacrificing your individual accolades and success for the team success, but you got to, like you say, sometimes just as coaches, it's the mental part. You got to understand people. What makes your teammates tick. Being a leader, you got to be observant and know that, man.
And especially in high school or in basketball, period, as when you're playing like the 4 and the 5,
Okay.
as a big man. So, because it's kind of about guards nowadays, Coach. You guards, you got to have guys that can put it in like the shoot threes, put it in the basket. So you got to keep those guys happy. You got to set them good screens, give them an extra pass. Hey man, go ahead, go shoot that, man. That's you. So
Yeah.
you gotta have that. So as a big man, we or the guys that are playing, those type of positions, that's the type of sacrifice in today's game that you got to deal with.
Oh yeah, then the biggest thing, like you said, John, man, I say that toughness you bring on and off the court, where people know, kind of like when you speak, people listen because just your consistency, they know how hard you work and what have you. So you kind of like that quiet assassin. So like you say, coming from your big man, most of the time other players go listen because it's not just it's the physical part. You like, hey, I don't know if I really want it with Bo. You know what I'm saying? So I might kind of listen when he say, hey man, let's pick it up or what have you, man. So it's just like you say,
Right.
part of being a leader, man. No
Right.
doubt,
Right.
man, no doubt.
Right.
Well, let me ask this, John. When did you realize that you wanted to be a professional basketball player, man?
I always knew I was gonna be a professional in something. That was just
Okay.
something I
Okay.
always thought about. Whether it had been probably started off baseball, then football, then basketball. That's what I was like, man, I'm gonna go to the MLB or I'm gonna go to the NFL. Nah, I done got this time. I'm gonna go to the NBA. So I've always knew I was gonna be doing this.
Okay. Man, but it's funny you brought something up, man. I was talking to somebody the other day, a player, and they said that it kind of shocked me that you said that basketball wasn't really your first sport. You said baseball and football. So you was a baseball football player first, John?
Oh yeah, I was a baseball player first. That was my first love. I used to pay attention. I could tell you all the stats, all that, of the teams I was following. Yeah, I was a pitcher. I played
Okay.
up. When I was like 11, I was playing with 14, 15-year-olds. But
Okay.
baseball kind of moved a little slow. So
Yeah.
the older I got, and the more into football for a few years, then basketball I got. I kind of moved away from baseball. It was moving a little bit too slow for me. But honestly, that was probably my best sport growing up.
Wow, man. Okay, okay. I know you're not lying. But you say, I know how baseball competitive, like the AAU is with basketball. You say you playing up 11 and you playing with the 14-year-olds. So yeah, you had something,
Yeah.
man. No doubt.
Yeah, I had uncles that played college baseball. So cousins that played, and my dad actually played college football. So
Okay.
it's kind of just we're just athletes.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask this, John, man, who influenced you the most as an athlete, man?
I was thinking about that question, and
It don't have to
I
be
would
no
say,
one person, man. I know we all take from different people, man. It don't have to be no one person, man.
man, it was just the people I was watching growing up.
Okay.
Honestly, on TV, you stay up late, and your parents start watching, your mom start watching the news, and the sports come on, and then you
Hmm.
watching that. Sometimes we had cable, so I could watch ESPN Sports Center, and I'm watching Allen Iverson, Kobe, guys like that. MJ, I caught the tail end of MJ. He was with the Wizards.
Hmm.
LeBron, those type of guys. But even football guys like Steve McNair,
Yeah.
uh, Deion Sanders for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, baseball. We had who they had back then. Pudge Rodriguez. People like this. This
Hmm.
everybody. Just all the people I saw on TV. Really, you know.
Okay. Okay. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. Well, we go move gears, man. Bo, man, and talk a little bit about the recruitment process. Once again, for the viewers to tune in on Taylor Made Hoops Players Circle, I got the myth, the legend, John Bohannon, former Lancaster great high school player, a legend of Lancaster, man. I'm wondering when they go retire your jersey, man. We had to get on Coach Doug about that, man. But
Hey now, hey, we done had some great players come through, man.
no, man,
A
no
lot
doubt.
of people need to be honored.
No, no, real talk. No, real talk, man. But speaking of that, man, tell me about your recruitment in high school, John.
Well, it was interesting.
Okay.
It's definitely not like how it is today. And but it was, but it was a little, how it was back then.
Yeah, yep,
Now,
yep.
now it's all out in the open, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it was my recruitment it started off pretty good. Um, I was highly ranked and stuff like that, and I started getting into a little trouble here and there. And then maybe my grades weren't the best, like how they should have been, and they should have been. So that kind of maybe scares some schools off, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but it turned out well. I ended up where I was supposed to go.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. No doubt,
Yeah,
I think so too,
but
man. Yeah.
but yeah, I definitely had all those bigger schools, all those Big 12 schools, and all that in the beginning.
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Like you said, man, I think, man, like you say, man, hey, it's always, what I'm saying, God's plan, man. I think, like you say, you end up at the right place, going somewhere, like you say, man, that you was appreciated, man. You don't want to go. I always tell folks, man, go where you appreciate it, not where you tolerate it, man.
Oh
You went
yeah,
where you,
yeah.
you went where you value, man, no doubt.
Right. And I signed before my senior year started, so
Okay.
if I would have been able to do how they do now and just get out, they don't even have, they're about to abolish the national letter of intent. Did you see
Mm-hmm.
that?
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. So if I wouldn't have did that, ain't no telling where I would have been. My coach that I committed to, Tony Barbie, he actually got the job at Auburn, and he wanted me to
Mm-hmm.
go there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had other schools. Texas was back on me real hard after the state championship game and all that. So, but I
Mm-hmm.
ended up staying at UTEP, staying signed with UTEP. So that's where I went. And UTEP was actually a slept-on school as far as basketball. When I was there, we had the leading attendance in the state of Texas for basketball. So
Right,
it's
man.
like
Right.
the people show up when you're good. The people
Yeah,
show up, and it'll be packed. It's probably the hardest place to play.
man.
When we're good and the people
Yeah.
come. Yeah, it's tough, and you're in the mountains too.
Yeah, yeah, but man, I know that, man. Like you say, all those big schools in Texas, man, the number one in attendance, man. Okay.
Number one in attendance, bro. And from 2010 to 2014, it was either number one or two, but it was
Right.
up there. It's up there. When it gets rocking, man, that Bears Den, they call it the Bears Den. Hey
Yeah,
man, get
yeah.
crazy, man. Shout out to Don Haskins.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man. So you was down there like a rock star, huh, man?
Oh man, something like that. Something like that.
You
Hey,
know
we
what?
was the only thing in town. We was the only, wasn't no Cowboys, Mavericks,
Okay.
UTEP
Yeah.
Miners. you know.
Yeah,
So it's a big city too. Including Juarez, it's over a million. So
yeah,
it's a lot of
yeah,
people, man.
yeah.
Yeah, it's slept on. It's slept on, man. I'm glad. Hey, UTEP going to the Mountain West. I'm glad it was supposed to happen when I was in school, but it didn't. But it's okay. Better late than never. You know, we
Yeah.
moving on up in the world. Yeah,
No doubt, man.
yeah. We just gotta get our football team on track, and we'll be all right.
Oh yeah, nah, man. Now, like you say, man, it seems like a great place, man. I just like you say, just on you tell me, like you say, the only it's always good being the only show in town, man. You know,
Oh
that's
yeah.
always good.
And until Baylor won, we were
Okay.
the only school until Baylor won. What was that? 2020 or 2022? One of those.
2020, I think. 2020.
Okay, until they won that, UTEP was the only Texas school to win a national championship in basketball, men's basketball.
There you go. There you go,
So,
man.
hey, so you know, so now Baylor, yeah, we had to make room for Baylor. You know, it's all right. It's all right. Welcome to the club, man. But we getting back. We gonna get back, man. We starting to. I like the coach. I like what Coach Golden got going on up there. So you know, hopefully he'll take us back to where we need to be.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, sound like man, they need to get you. They need to get you on the staff at some point as an ambassador or something, man. On the recruitment side, man. You're a good salesman, man. I think I want to go to UTEP, man. I don't know if I got any more years eligibility, man.
Hey, hey. We'll see, man. You never know. You never know.
You never know, big fella.
Yes,
Well, let,
sir.
well, let me ask this, man. Sounds like everything went pretty good, man. But I still got to ask you, man. You know, you may not, but if you could change one thing about your recruitment, what would it be?
I just probably wouldn't have signed early. Just probably would have kept betting on myself like I usually do, you
Yeah,
know. But yeah, I just wouldn't have signed early. I would have committed to UTEP, but just not a sign. 'Cause
yeah,
now I can
yeah,
just play it on out.
yeah.
That'd
No
be the
doubt.
biggest thing because once they okay, Bo he done passed through the clearinghouse. He got his head
Hmm.
together. He done led his teams to where they supposed to be. We didn't win. We came up short, but we got to the championship game. Okay. All right, yeah, yeah. He is one of the best players. Now he always been one of
Hmm.
the best players. So now he got his head together. He doing right.
Hmm.
Yeah. That's the
Hmm.
only thing. But like I say,
Hmm.
he ended up going to a great school and I had a great uh I had a great time, I had a great experience, college experience.
Oh yeah, man. You know one thing, man, that I admire about like you say, everybody got their own journey, but about the journey you made, man, it's just like you say, getting out your comfort zone, get out your element, being there far away from home, and then like you say, it's been a whole new environment, a whole new culture, where
Man,
like you say, just for us the physical part, the demographics, the physical part, probably something you wasn't
definitely.
used to, far as just different ethnicities and just everything, man, just a little different down in South Texas, man, I bet.
Yeah, West Texas.
Oh, excuse me, West Texas. I'm sorry. Yeah,
West Texas, man. The west as far west as you can go.
yeah,
Yeah, it's definitely not like 8 to 9 hours away.
yeah,
It's definitely different, man. But hey, life that's what life you is about experiences, man. And I've been blessed to been a- been all around the world, seen how different cultures, different ways
yeah,
of living. So,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
No doubt, man. No doubt. Well, let's go ahead, man. We're gonna talk a little bit, Bo, man, about your take, man. Talk about the present state of college basketball, the NIL, the transfer portal, the pros and cons. So, what's your take on the present state of college basketball, the NIL, and transfer portal? And you can break it down however you want to, one, two, three, or all together, however you want to do it, Bo.
Yeah, I don't. I think the NIL is good. The NIL is a good thing
Okay.
for the players. It levels the playing field.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're getting a revenue share that man. When I was in college, man. It was guys. If you didn't get financial aid, I mean, you're getting like what $285 a month to live.
Hmm. Hmm.
After you pay for your scholarship, that's what your scholarship cover. Then you get the
Hmm.
leftover.
Hmm.
So man, that's great. As far as the basketball, I don't really watch college as much as I used to for
Okay.
whatever reason. But I'm just happy they getting paid, man. I'm just happy they getting money. You know, I help with that, so I'm just happy they
Okay.
getting it.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
But
What's
I like I watch my Lancaster guys. You know, I'm gonna keep my eyes on them. Wade Taylor, I think he's preseason player of the year in the Big 12. Got Dylan Batty up at Temple. I know he's gonna do some
mm-hmm,
big things.
mm-hmm.
So, got a kid today. He just signed. He just committed to Texas A&M Corpus Christi. You know, I'm gonna try to get him to UTEP. Hopefully, you know, I hope this is not tampering or nothing. But yeah, but yeah, we need him in a minor jersey because that kid can play. Yeah, so I keep up with them and you know some of the
Yeah,
Dallas kids around the area, but you know
no doubt.
I'm not real big into college to just you know.
Yeah.
Oh, and Monmouth, my little brother's team. He's a coach, Micah Seaborn. Monmouth Eagles, I think. Yeah, so
Mm-hmm,
check them
mm-hmm.
out.
No doubt, no doubt. Joe, man, what you think about, man, what you think about the transfer portal, man? You think that's a good or bad thing?
I think it's good. As a coach, you can get a contract and leave. You know, you don't got to sit out a year. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it's good. Is it gonna take away from the pageantry of college sports? Maybe, you know, maybe. But I think it's a fair trade. And, you know, hey, the more the it's about leverage, man. The kids, you know, they finally gave us they finally gave the players a little leverage. So I'm for that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
make these guys recruit. Make them, you know, to make or break. It's more make or break now. So everybody got to get the job done. The players, the coaches. So you
Mm-hmm.
know, a lot. It adds a lot more pressure. I'll say that
Yeah.
obviously to everybody, even to the players. Okay, you got this power now, but you got to play.
Mm-hmm.
Or I might got
Mm-hmm.
this kid at Mississippi Valley State, you know, that's
Yeah.
averaging
It's
20, and
hard. Yeah.
he wants this. So what we gonna do? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's definitely more pressure. I'd say.
But like you said, Bo, man, at the end of the day, you know, it's better for the players, but still, like you said, at the end of the day, you know, this man, it's all about production. You still got to produce, you know, even though these folks is giving you money or you got these opportunities. At the end of the day, man, you still got to produce, man. We live in the result business, you know. You try,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Bottom
yeah.
line. Bottom line.
Bottom
Yes.
line, yeah, yeah.
And I know, and I'm be interested to see how what would coaches' opinion be on the transfer portal because I see a lot of coaches retiring now. You know, kind of
Yep.
speaking. You know, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I'm interested to hear their genuine opinion, like their real opinion, not
Mm-hmm.
the what how do you say politically right
Mm-hmm.
opinion.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
yeah, that would be interesting.
Nah, but I think, man, just my opinion on it, man. I think it's all about, man, as a coach, man. You know, you probably know this, man. It's all about you got to be able to adapt and adjust. You know, because the world adapts and adjusts. The kids are not the same. Kids are not the same. You know, both back when you graduated, you know, back in 2011 or from high school, whatever. So that's been 13 years. So you got to be able to adjust. You know, just like our parents didn't raise you the same way, their parents didn't raise them the same way. So you got to be able to adjust to your kids and these parents. And so my thing is a lot of
Right.
times you get some of these older coaches that's retired. We all know it's because, like you say, they don't have the advantage or the leverage, like you spoke of earlier. So now it's more of a level playing field. And so
Hmm.
now this is my take. So now they don't feel they got the upper hand. So now they, like I say, now they don't want to compete. Everybody got a bag. It ain't no, we ain't got to hide it no more or had the runners or whatever like that. Everybody know, hey, this block
Yeah.
can offer you, what have you. But now it seems like that's the reason being. They want to try to say, the players can change, what have you. Yeah, players may have changed, but you got, as a coach, man, you just adapt and adjust, man. At the end of the day, you keep your core values, like, you got your non-negotiables, you know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know, I don't care no matter what, players ain't gonna do this or that, you get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the other stuff, man, you got to be flexible on, man. Got to be flexible on, man.
Right. Yeah, definitely, man. I think the best coaches adjust
Yeah, you got to
to the
adjust,
players
man.
they got. You
Yeah.
know, but like you say, these coaches, they made a lot of money, man. It's hard to tell somebody when you older, you done made a lot of money, man. Hey, man, y'all got it. I'm good.
Yep.
So
Yeah. I don't blame you.
I can see that from their
Yeah.
point of view, but yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, everybody getting more money, so you know that's gonna be like that. Coach is gonna be
Yeah.
like, "Eh, forget this, man. I'm good. What's my
Yeah.
buyout, man?"
Yeah. But but
Yeah,
but but I, but also too, man. I interview a lot of college coaches, man, and they a lot of times what they say too, man, is that it's harder to coach guys. I get it. They say, but coach, man, it's hard to coach guys knowing that he got this amount of money, or even with the transfer portal, knowing that they're not it's mentally tough, or I can't coach them as hard because they know that hey, this kid I look up, he may go in the transfer portal, what have you. So. But at the end of the day, I told him, I said, hey, you still got to be able, just adjust, man. I understand kids a lot different and what have you, but that's just the way it is. And we know, Bo, that hey, the transfer portal ain't going nowhere, man. NIL ain't going
it ain't
nowhere. So you
going
better
nowhere. It
adjust.
ain't. It ain't.
You better adjust.
Man, hey, yeah, it ain't going nowhere. So hey, the great ones gonna always adjust, man. So it is what it is.
Yep.
There's plenty of coaches that have that coach way back in the day and now. But I know coaching is. Don't get me wrong. I know these guys put in a lot of hours and it takes a lot of time. And then now you got to
Mm-hmm.
manage. You kind of got to re-recruit your squad every year.
Yeah.
It's a
Pretty
tough
much.
job, but
Mm-hmm.
man, the salaries these guys are getting now, man. And so hey, so hey,
Yeah.
it
Figure it
is
out.
what it is. Hey, it's a lot better than some of the other jobs, man. Hey, hey, but I got a lot of respect for coaches, man. I come from them, so yeah. But hey, just like you say, coach, you got to move and evolve. You got to move on with it.
Got to move on with it, man. Well, let me ask this, Bo, man. You got any advice for young athletes who are trying to get recruited or who are aspiring, excuse me, to play professionally? Any advice for guys like that trying to get recruited, aspiring to play professionally?
Yeah, man. Just stay focused. Write your goals down and stay focused on your goals and get in the gym. 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 And if you got a free gym to work on your game or wherever, if you got to go outside, work on your game, man. It's about who masters this. Who masters this game? 10,000 hours. You hear the
Okay.
greats talk about it all the time. Reps, repetition, repetition. Keep you in and
Mm-hmm.
put your blockers on.
Mm-hmm.
Put your blockers on, and if you really got the talent, just stay down with it. Keep your nose clean. Don't get in. All this stuff gonna be here when it's over with. When you get finished with that. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, develop as a person as well. But still, you got to get in the gym, man. Stay in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
Stay locked in. That's the best advice I can give you. Everybody ain't gonna be 6'9", 6'10", or everybody ain't gonna have bounce, but your work ethic gonna take you to the next level. That's what separates it there. Even when you got the most talented of the talent, your work ethic is gonna separate you and take you to that next level for sure.
Okay. Okay. No, this great advice for the kids. What you say? You can't cheat those reps. Bo, you got to get
No,
those
no,
reps
you
in the
can't. You
gym.
can't, man. You can't. And if you combine the great physical attributes
Mm-hmm.
with your work ethic, man, the sky is the limit, man. And then you developing that work ethic, that's gonna take you even when after basketball done, you already got that. So in whatever you decide to do, you already built that in. So that's the key to life right there.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, man. My boy dropped some gems, man. Once again, for my viewers tuning in to Taylor Made Hoops Player Circle, I got Big John Bohannon, a current professional player, former Division I college player, Lancaster High School legend. Really dropping some gems, man. So when everybody tune in, listen to what he's saying, man. He's dropping some gems, like you say, teaching some life skills. What this all about, man? The reason why we do this, man.
Yes, sir.
Let me ask you this, Bo. What is the biggest difference in play between professional international basketball and American professional basketball?
It just depends on what league you're talking
Okay.
about. In EuroLeague, it's more so. In Europe, it's more of a system. They're running plays. They get up and down. Don't get me wrong, but it's more coach drawing up the plays, more offensive system. They got defense of 3 seconds. So, that's a big thing. I mean, they don't
Mhm.
have it. They don't have it.
Okay.
So you got help side. You can do a lot of things. It's a different style of game.
Okay.
The NBA is more like track meet, up and down. Uh, Make sure you got good cardio. So yeah, NBA is more free flowing. It's more of a show. It's more of a
Yeah.
show,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay. Well, man, let me ask this, man. I always see, man, when I, watch some EuroLeague game, man, on cable, different things like that, Jeremy, it always seems like the crowd are real into it, man. Seem like they real intense. Seem like the games, like every game, man, seem like it's like a championship game, even though it may be like a regular season game. So, is that true? It does that have a little bit more does that more into the game, make the game more,
Well,
intense or what have you as a
I'm
player?
gonna tell you this, coach, because I've never played EuroLeague, and I only played in Europe 1 year.
Okay,
But
okay,
I played in Lebanon, and
okay,
they're crazy about basketball. And if you get in one of them rivalry games, like Lebanon,
okay.
like Suggest versus Al Riyadi, it's like a madhouse, man. Like the people are doing the flares, the chant. The fans are just more. They're more. They got more. Maybe the common fan. It's just more. It's just bigger. The NBA. It's like it's almost like a club atmosphere
Yeah,
now. It's like the
yeah,
who's who, like
yeah, yeah.
But there is more of a. It's more of a football style
Okay,
atmosphere, like a
gotcha.
football game
Yeah,
atmosphere for sure. Yeah,
gotcha.
even when I was in Taiwan, like the fans are just more like they're no. Don't get me wrong, NBA got great fans too, but I know you've seen some of the videos going around of comparing the NBA game
Hmm. Hmm.
to overseas. Yeah, it
Hmm.
just depends on where you at overseas, man. The fans they get hectic with it for real.
Okay.
For real, like they start riots and all type of stuff, man. It's
Yeah,
like they got the riot squad around the court. Just depends, man. Some of these countries, hey, it gets active.
yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. All right, man. Well, man, let me ask this, man. We're gonna talk about a little bit of, you spoke of a little bit, man, earlier. We're gonna talk a little bit about life after basketball, things of that sort. So, John, man, what are your plans or things you look forward to doing, career and business wise, after retirement, man?
Hey, I always want to stay close to the game, forever,
Okay.
or whatever type of position that'll be. I'm a lifelong sports guy. I'm a lifelong basketball guy, so I'm gonna always stay close to the game. Um, and just, business wise, just keep doing what I've been doing, and just enlarging that. So I got some stuff on the way. They're gonna see. I ain't, but I got some stuff on the way.
Okay, 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 man. Well, like I always say, man, we're gonna get down to the last question, man. But we know how we do it, man. On Taylor May Hoops Players Circle, man. Anything, man, like you say that you got going on, you want to promote or what have you, man. Any way, any information you want to give out as far as social media, if you want people to get in contact with you, go ahead and let us know, man. This is what it's all about, man. Promote yourself, man. What you got going on?
Oh man, just follow me, John Bohannon. I'm on Facebook. Apostle Bo knows on Instagram. Man, just we gotta come on with it, man. We gotta come together and just do better. That's it. That's really all I gotta say. I'm about if we really about building, man, come get at me.
No, no, no. Hey, and I must tell folks, man, with social media, man, it's a good way, like you say, man, for me to keep in contact with you guys, man. And like I told you, man, before we started, man, that I just admire, the person that you are, you becoming, man, because you just, you're solid, and like you say, about righteousness and doing what's right, what have you, because like I said, we all got, what I'm saying, made mistakes, and like you say, got in trouble, stuff like that. So you learn from your mistakes, so you can tell those guys like, hey man, that ain't the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I've been down that road. That that ain't
yeah,
the way. or what have you, now mine, like you say, the father that, just becoming or what have you, man. So
Right.
he's telling the truth, man, that, if you're about positivity, about uplifting, doing the right thing, growing as a person or whatever, man,
Yeah.
he right. Get
Yeah,
with it,
build
man.
us up,
Get
man.
with it. No
Yeah,
doubt.
build. That's we got to build together, man. Because at the end of the day, we all we got. So
Yeah,
we got to do better. Because we want better for our kids. So
no doubt.
let's start practicing that.
No doubt, no doubt. Like say,
Yeah,
quit talking about it. We need to do it in our actions, man. No doubt, man.
yeah,
No
yeah.
doubt.
And it ain't got to be just basketball, man. Man,
Nah,
we need
nah.
we need everything, man. We need inventors. We need
Doctors, lawyers, all
astronauts.
that.
We need business. We need
Yeah.
people
Yes.
that do good business, finance. We need everything, man. So let's do that, man. It ain't just all
Mhm.
about sports all the time, but sports
Nah.
has been great to us, and we gonna continue to dominate sports, and we gonna keep doing what we do. But we need to evolution. We need to keep coming on with it
Mhm.
now.
Mhm.
We
Mhm.
got to keep evolving and
Mhm.
just like I say, just build. Let's build. I'm with it. I'm with
Mhm.
it all. Everybody, I ain't hard to find. So, when I'm
Mhm.
in the city, I ain't hard to find. They know everybody know where I'm at. Like I say, John Bohannon, Facebook, anything. We about building. So let's get to it.
No, no doubt about that, man. No doubt. Not, man. I was talking, man. Talked to one of my former players, Reggie Dow, man, the other day, and we was just saying the same thing that, I was telling man that it's so much that he was talking same thing as you, John. He was saying so much that you could do outside of basketball that we don't know. He said that we've been programmed to, just always, just push entertainment, in athletics and
Yeah.
things of that
Right.
sort.
Right.
And I was just telling just within athletics, I know you're a very observant person, man, that it's so many ways that you could make money not being a player. So many ways, within on the business side of basketball, within a team or organization, man, that people don't realize, man. My uncle, he's a scout for the Mavericks, man, and he always teased me, man. He said, hey, he said, we got an assistant coach on our staff, man, that graduated from MIT or what have you, never played basketball, 25, 26 years old, making $500,000 a year being an analytics coach, where all he do is crunch numbers, tell how many times would Luca go right, and how many times he score or miss a shot, or what have you.
Exactly,
So
man.
yeah,
Exactly.
so it's so many different ways, and like I told him, I said that's why I kind of do what I do, and hopefully I inspire other coaches, let them know that you can be involved in coaching, but not be involved in basketball, but not necessarily coaching or being on the sidelines. Having your own team is different ways you can do it. For as like say media, scouting, whatever you can create your own lane, man. So it's just so many different ways, man. But I'm gonna go
Yeah,
ahead and go ahead,
yeah,
go ahead,
and
Bo.
for the kid, just even if you don't make it basketball wise, like you said, coach, but you love the sport, you love the game. You can go to like the guy went to MIT. What's stopping you from stay down, man? You can do it. You can do it too, man. That's all I'm
No,
telling you, man. You don't be
no,
too impressed by all these people, man, because you can do it too, man.
no,
If you
no,
see it, you can do it, man, for real. And
no.
we need that. That's what we need. A guy out of MIT doing numbers and working.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Come
Mm-hmm.
on, man. Come on. We can do that. We can do
Yep.
that just as well. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what it is, coach. I'm glad you said that because that can
No,
happen
man.
too. Even if you
No,
don't
man.
make it, even if he probably didn't even make his varsity team, but
No,
he
no. I
working for the
promise you did.
Mavericks now. You know what I mean? So yeah, come on now.
I promise you. I promise you, man. But people don't realize that, man. Like you say, we just got to let them know that, like you say, nothing wrong with how you did it, Bo. I'm proud of you and other guys, man. How y'all use basketball as a tool to get to where
Hmm.
you want to be.
Hmm.
Where you be able to see the world and also get a free education, man. Get your degree and things like that, man. Because at the end of the day, people don't realize that, Bo, the life expectancy, this life expectancy of any professional athlete, man, is only 5 years. So you think
Yeah.
about it. Yeah, so you think about it, Bo, the old school where you went to college for maybe play 5 years, you graduate from college, you 23, you play professionally, you 28. So life expectancy is 75 years. So you know what I'm saying? For 50 some more years, you gotta live this life, without basketball. What are you gonna do the rest of your life for 50 more years, man?
Right, right.
So
And yeah, and to the athletes that's doing that, man, make sure you're checking in on your finances and not just somebody else gonna do it. I hired
yeah,
this financial advisor to do it and they gonna do it. No, man, do it yourself, man. Get
no,
rich while you in your free time. Look up what you need to do and or get somebody you actually really trust, and man, go through your stuff, man, because hey, man, it's a lot of sharks out here in these deep waters. So man, get it together, man. Don't wait on nobody else. We getting a lot of money now. Everybody getting a lot of money now, but just make sure you got to watch it. You got to keep it. Who gonna keep it? You hear stories all the time. This guy got took for 77 million. This financial advisor took this. Yeah, come on now. We gotta think like businessmen now. We it's big business now. So
big business.
yeah. So and we need more trusted people around us that can crunch those numbers and make sure people ain't messing us over. So everybody got a role to play, bro. It's sports and life, man. It's all it's all entangled. So
nah, man. Hey, man, you know what? I'm glad you break this stuff down, man. Where people understand that, hey, you still just like the MIT dude we talked about on the staff that. Hey, it's many different ways, man, to be involved in basketball, man. Like I said, you could be, like I said, lawyer, entertainment lawyer, where you still could be involved with that. You could be a CPA, for athletes, like you say, Bo, come on now, man. It's no excuses, too. It's too many different avenues we could do, like you say, if we just want necessarily to stay within, sports without, dribbling the ball or coaching the team, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we need CFOs and CEOs and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. We need owners,
we need
all
representation,
that, man.
Yeah.
We just gotta produce, man. We're gonna get it together. We're gonna get it together. We're gonna build. That's what it's about. We just gotta keep building.
Okay. Well, man, I'm gonna get you out on this last question, man, because shoot, man, I know you got stuff to do, man. Let me ask this, Bo. How has your experience as a college athlete and professional player help you in life and off the court?
Hey, it's it shows you how to work with the team, work with people, take coaching, like take new information and using it. It's a microcosm of life to me. Basketball coming together as a team. You got a coach and the GM and all that. You got the water, you got the management, the managers, and everybody coming together for one common goal. So it's been great, man. Like I said, it's synonymous. It's helped me, basketball, and took me to school, got me a degree, took me around the world. So, man, it's been great. It's great. It's great, man. If you're on a team, just enjoy it. Cause like you say, coach, the life expectancy, 5 years? You don't know, that last dribble might be that last game, might be the last game. So enjoy it while you got it, man. I know we getting, when you're younger, you don't think about it as much, but yeah, man. So yeah, because it ain't too much like coach. Coaching, man. It ain't too much else in life to bring you the joy of like winning or just being around the team. Besides your your personal family and whatnot. But yeah, man. So just enjoy it, man. I enjoyed it. It helped me tremendously. Sports helped my life tremendously.
Oh yeah, man. But you brought up a key point, man. And sometimes we don't, man. Enjoy the moment, live in the moment, man. And you're not lying, man. Everybody I talk to, I tell them, man, that I feel, man, for the past 24 years being involved, with coaching and teaching, what have you, man, that it hasn't been work for me, John. It's been like, it's like when you do something that you love and you get paid for it, it's not work, man. So I feel like I've been finessing the world for 24 years, man.
Man, tell me about it.
Seriously, man. I promise you,
tell
man.
me about it. And yes, you're right. You're right. And man, off a kid's game, off a child's game, and then traveled the whole world and made some money. Then so it's been great, man. I thank God every day.
Oh yeah, same here, man. I tell folks, man, the most gratifying part about it all, man, to be honest, man, is that seeing guys like yourself, guys that I see, I remember seeing you, man. I think you was a sophomore, man, on varsity. I was playing in the playoff game in Garland, and I was there, man, with Coach Love, who used to coach at Spruce. I think he coaches over Carter now.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
we had a game, man. When we saw you play, man, I was like, man, who's that big tall, man, little skinny little kid right there? When you was out there, man, just tough, man, and wasn't scared, afraid in the moment, whatever. And he was telling me about you, whatever. He said, yeah, man. He told me then. He said, man, he said, Coach, that kid gonna be good, man. He said, man, that kid gonna be a pro. So I looked, and I said, man, you think he gonna be? He said, Coach, he said he can do everything, man. He said he gonna get bigger, stronger, what have you. He said, man, he out because you was already out there, man. You know, like you say, could space the floor, shooting threes, man,
Yeah.
get down and rebound, and you know,
Oh
you
yeah, I'll
already
be
had that
telling them
in the
I'm
fifth grade, man.
the original stretch, man.
You were,
I
no
was
doubt,
doing
man.
that. I was doing what
Yeah,
they doing now. I was doing that in '07,
no,
you know,
real talk, real
'08.
talk, real talk, man, real
So
skill,
yeah,
man.
you
You
know,
work, man. You
hey,
work, man.
hey, I paid away a little bit, but I had guys that paid away for me, like Chris Bosh, um,
Yeah, yeah,
LaMarcus Aldridge,
no
guys
doubt.
like that. So, yeah, man. Yeah, it's interesting to see how the game has evolved. How I figured it was back then, and now it is here. Like now, everybody shoot threes.
Oh yeah,
So
oh yeah,
it's
oh
pretty
yeah,
funny watching
oh
the
yeah,
guys
oh
play.
yeah.
All the big man, Wemby 7-7 shooting 7 threes a game,
He think it
and
popping,
nobody's
baby.
saying nothing.
Nah,
I
nah.
shoot a couple down, I shoot a couple. Man, Coach Floyd about to sub me out the game, man. Come on, you gotta let me rock now, dog. Hey, I do this, man. But ask Coach Doug, man. Shout out my guy, Coach Doug, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
4-time state champions, baby. Yeah, man. So,
Yes,
but
sir.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
it's interesting how the game has evolved. Wouldn't you say that, Coach? Like how it was back when, maybe even 15 years ago.
Oh no, it's crazy, man. Where a big fella like yourself, you might could get away with, man, maybe coming down, picking pop at the free throw line or somewhere in there. You know, coach may let you do that, but like say forwards coming down like you're doing now, man. Oh no, they
No.
no.
Oh man,
Oh,
Coach Doug used to get mad. I better hit like the first. If I don't hit one of the first two, oh,
that's it.
God damn.
You know him. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So yeah, I know. Yeah, man. I better hit one. I better hit back then you better hit the first couple two, one or two, or it's over
Yeah.
with. Just go on,
Yeah.
go to the block, big fella.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's funny how the game changed. But I'm excited about the game. A lot of people are talking. I think we got some good younger players coming up in the pipeline, and
Hmm.
we're gonna keep. They say the world catching up, but I think we're gonna keep dominating.
Oh yeah.
The world's still gonna have some catching up to do. We just gotta. We gotta coach these kids, young guys up. They're gonna get it together.
No. I think just get back to the root of things, how we was coach Bo, man, just back to the fundamentals. I think we got away from the fundamentals, you can
Right.
never go wrong with fundamentals, with footwork, ball fake, just the simple fundamentals, Bo. Triple threat, just simple fundamentals, man. Simple fundamentals, man.
Hey, and that's another thing for the guys out there. Yeah, we need to do that every day. And it's a reason why we're doing this every day. And I don't want you to get bored with doing it. You gotta embrace this because it is gonna get boring. It's mundane because you're doing the same things, but
Hmm.
it's gonna reap the benefits in the game.
Hmm. Hmm.
And
Hmm.
and that's what the young guys gotta understand. But I know it's a social media world, TikTok, Instagram highlights.
Hmm. Hmm.
But
Hmm.
for those guys to get to those highlights, some of these guys are just, wow, they're just physically just,
Yeah.
top 1% guys. But man, hey man, fundamentals, man, that's gonna keep us dominating because we got the
Hmm.
physical traits.
Yeah. Oh
We
yeah.
got the physical mental. Now we got to get the work ethic and the fundamentals back down. So,
Hmm.
and if the players embrace that, we'll be fine. And the game will continue to grow and get bigger like how it has been.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think so too, man. I think so too, man. Well, man, Bo, man, hey, man, it's been a pleasure talking with you, man.
All right.
Spread a lot of knowledge, man. Go ahead and let the viewers once again, man. We had John Bohannon on, current professional player, free agent right now. Uh, ex Division I player UTEP, go Miners, baby.
Yes,
And
sir. Yes, sir.
also a legendary basketball player at Lancaster High School, man, with my main man, Coach Farron Douglas, baby. That's my boy, man, Coach
Yes,
Doug.
sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Go
Yes, sir,
Tigers,
man.
baby.
No doubt, man. Well, hey, man, I appreciate everything, man. And like I said, any other thing, man, you want to share before we leave, Bo?
Oh no, Coach, man, I appreciate you having me on.
Oh man, no doubt, man. I got to get you. I always ask everybody this, man. Who interviewed you today, man? Who had the pleasure of interviewing today, man?
Coach Taylor, man, you know what? Taylor made hoops, man. You know, I appreciate it, man.
Man, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you up, man. Hey, we'll definitely like you say, Bo, man. Definitely keeping in contact, man. And like I say, man, seriously, man. I mean this from the bottom of my heart, man. I love the man that you becoming, the father you are, man. And keep, showing that positivity, showing that we gonna get past all the stereotypes that there's no good black men and black men not in their family's life and good fathers, man. We go try to knock that out the box, man, as far as that bull crap on that narrative, man. Because
Oh yeah,
we
oh yeah,
got good black men like yourself, man. That's won't like you say, very good point. Want better for your kids. That's what you should want, man. We want this world to be better for our kids, man. And you doing like you say, you doing it, man. Actively doing it, man. So that's what's up, man. No doubt,
yes,
man.
sir.
Much respect to you, man. Much
All right,
respect.
Coach. All right, Coach. I appreciate you.
All right, man. No doubt, man.
All right.